Um, all right, I guess we go on to Monday Night Raw. So it opened up with, of course, Seth Rollins with the promo, cutting a promo.
You miss me, and then I.
At first, we really thought they were actually gonna go with the babyface route because you saw they were showing signs of like welcome back Rollins, and then like Seth Rollins signs, like everybody
He's
was popping
smiling.
for
He's
him.
all happy.
People still like him, not he's a hill. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was really thinking that they were gonna go this route, and it was like and then all of a sudden he goes,
Send me
and then
tons
he
of
goes,
letters,
and then he
fan
goes,
mail.
starting fan mail, and I didn't read any of them, and I'm like, God damn it!
And
Oh,
burned him.
I'm like, well, we lost all that.
Lost all hope.
I mean, to be honest, do you actually think that they were just going to turn Reigns heel right there?
No, I'll take a face versus face, or at least a face versus tweener match.
No, these guys hate each other. You want a face versus face match against each other?
Wait. No. Austin Rock was a heel face. Okay.
But all right, but anyway,
Wait, Hogan. No, Hogan versus Rock.
that wasn't face versus face. That was face versus heel.
You were cheering for Rocky and Hogan.
Yeah, and they cheer for Seth Rollins when he's a heel. Cheering
Thanks.
for anybody means nothing to WWE. Cheering or booing means nothing to WWE.
We just care about your reaction, which is sad.
So anyway, Rollins, he cuts the promo.
The Reigns comes out and speaks his.
Well, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't speak at all. He just comes out about to attack Rollins, but Rollins dodges out of there.
And Shane comes in and establishes main event, Money in the Bank, Rollins versus Reigns.
And I hate. Oh my god. I really thought Shane was gonna make a big difference. Now I'm getting annoyed. Now he's just becoming part of the problem. I hate to say this, but they're making Shane a part of the problem because Shane comes out and he just pretty much repeats Rollins' entire promo. He
regurgitates it.
because Rollins comes out. He goes, me and Reigns were part of the Shield. Now I betray them, and I cashed in Money in the Bank on him and became WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And then I tore my knee, and I had to give up the championship. Like recapping everything that has happened. And Shane comes out, does exactly what Rollins says. Exactly what Rollins says. He's like, "You guys were a part of the Shield. Yeah, wait. You guys were a part of the Shield. Rollins, you betrayed Reigns and Ambrose." It's like we that's what we said. That's what he said. You don't have to repeat. Just say, "Okay, Rollins, you guys have history. You guys are going to fight for the title. Reigns, Rollins, Money in the Bank."
Wasn't that simple, but no, I hope that's.
You gotta drag it out that much and repeat exactly what Rollins says.
I hope this is a one-time thing. Because Shane's is one of our last hopes. I don't know. Well, only be
he was our last hope, but now he's giving into the WWE corporate thing.
So Ben Kenobi goes to the dark side, and so does Luke Skywalker.
Pretty much.
Which is Seth Rollins.
That is pretty much what's happening here.
You two are our last hope, and now there's no hope. Always until Money in the Bank.
But and I think I'm getting the vibe that Shane doesn't want to be there. I feel like his father's forcing him to be there. I just don't. Oh my god.
Well, still, we have until tomorrow to figure that one out again.
He's repeating exactly what Rollins said for that whole promo. And plus, how is Shane how is Rollins and Reigns not going after each other even when Shane is there? How is Shane being the one to stop Rollins and Reigns? These two hate each other. They should beat each other up.
Well, hey, they found a way. No way. They never stopped Cena and Batista when they were brawling, so yeah.
They should be brawling all over the place. They should have security back them up or something.
But
anyways, throughout much of the entire Raw, they do the whole Money in the Bank qualifying matches,
which is fine.
The first match was Sami Zayn, Sheamus.
Not a bad match.
Sami Zayn goes over on Sheamus. Well, I mean that was kind of predictable. I mean Sheamus, he's definitely not going anywhere.
or at least not right now.
I highly doubted they were gonna put him in that Money in the Bank. That was kind of it. The New Day defeated the Social Outcasts
with and then threw a cake at him.
They're still together.
I didn't see it. Hulu, the Hulu 90-minute short, didn't put that.
But there was a cake. But they did throw a cake though.
Yeah, wasn't it for the 1200th episode? Because that was the 1200th episode of Raw.
Yeah, yeah, and the 1200 and the 1100th episode involved the debut of Stardust. And look at where he is now.
Well, he's gone. Cody's gone.
Yeah. Oh no, that would have been bad.
What?
Let's just say Stardust just departs this on live on Raw. Makes.
And didn't you say Dusty Rhodes wanted to finish when he started with Stardust?
Yep.
Well, look what you did, Dusty. Now he's gone.
Well, what if the Stardust actually left Raw? To actually symbolize that, yeah, that's me leaving WWE, and then as he leaves, they play in the background, "You're only smoking mirrors."
Well, that's fitting because to WWE, all he is smoke and mirrors.
He didn't left too. So.
She didn't leave.
Yes, she did.
She's the ring announcer. She's their ring announcer. She's not gonna leave.
Yeah, she left. Yeah, she left.
Well, I mean, I kind of figured.
How many more people have to leave for WWE to wake up?
Ryback, I'm assuming he left because I think he was promoted at TNA. I think they promoted him on TNA. Adam Rose left. Cody's gone. A lot of people are leaving.
What if WWE, with the WWE booking, with WWE creative altogether, including Vince, we're all just in an inception mode, and then finally when they wake up, Katy Perry songs, I'm Wide Awake finally comes along. Oh, okay, now we get into business now because you guys have been in a trance for too long.
Okay, I'm not even going to acknowledge that. But anyways.
What, the song or the scenario?
Yeah, all of it. But anyways, the second Money in the Bank qualifying match was Cesaro defeating The Miz.
No brainer.
I mean, this is once again, too. You have the Intercontinental title. This is another reason why the Intercontinental title doesn't mean anything, because even in a non-title match, every non-title match the Intercontinental title champion
loses.
He loses.
So wait, does that make the Money in the Bank briefcase almost mean nothing as well?
Yeah, that too.
Except for the opportunity that you get.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything because if he loses the match, he doesn't lose the Money in the Bank. But still, it should mean something. I mean, Seth Rollins though, he had a pretty good winning streak when he held the Money in the Bank. To be fair, so they didn't always do that for. They did that with Sandow, but they don't do that for everybody.
Well, we compare that to Rollins at SummerSlam. Wait, who faced SummerSlam 2015?
Ambrose.
Oh wait,
Rollins.
He won that one.
Yes, he did.
Yes, we're not champions. Injured, then Rollins. No.
Rollins was supposed to face Reigns at Night of Champions, but Reigns got hurt.
Oh yeah, there's a meme about that. But then Hell in a Cell won his match there. Survivor Series
lost he was on the Authority team.
Then
and lost.
TLC.
TLC lost to Cena. Then
Rumble lost. Fastlane. I don't think he was there for Fastlane.
Oh no, he did, but I think he won. I'm not sure.
Okay, so it's a decent win.
All right, but anyways, back to it. Then we get. Here's another stupid thing that they did here with this.
What, within the match?
No, it was supposed to be Jericho versus Apollo Crews in the Money in the Bank qualifying match.
But then Sheamus came and attacked him.
Here's what happened. This is pretty much epitomizes WWE. Like, they have Apollo Crews, and I gotta say, I don't see the hype in Apollo Crews. His character is completely bland and boring and
generic.
And really generic. He's just all smiling, happy to be there. Like, there's no character of his. Like, there's nothing fascinating about him.
Sure.
So they have him about to cut an interview with Renee or whoever. I'm sure it was Renee. Sheamus attacks him during the interview. because Sheamus is pissed that he lost the qualifying match. But when Jericho comes out and they're supposed to have the match, Apollo is coming out like nothing ever happened, like that, like he didn't get beat down by the guy. He comes out and he's perfectly fine.
No sells.
He just no-sold all what Sheamus did to him.
Super Imagines are spreading through the air.
Oh my god, that was so bad. I was legit laughing. I was legit laughing when I see Apollo Crews come out, smiling like all like yeah, come on, like you didn't get your ass beat by a big pale Irish guy.
It got if that was with Daniel Bryan, of course it would sell.
Well, actually, no. To be fair, Daniel Bryan didn't sell what Wyatt did. Remember, there was a spot where when he was rivaling with the Wyatts,
he got
they were like taking him to the parking lot.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then he no sold it the next week. Nothing ever happened.
That was a week though, so still.
But yeah, I mean this is even worse. But still, Jericho beats Apollo Crews, and you know what? I'm definitely cool with that.
What? He just got out of a match where he has like bandages on, and
yeah, exactly, and that's what that's exactly what this Apollo Crews character deserves. Is Jericho no selling his his marks, his injuries from being in the thumbtacks.
Oh yeah, by the way, I believe they put bandages on Jericho for comedic relief. Apparently,
no, I know they did. They had you see him in the match with the bandages. And even with those bandages, he's like, I'm no selling this. I'm burying this talent. He's got no character, and you know what? Apollo Crews deserves that. He's got no character. Jericho deserves to go over on him and completely bury him.
I'm gonna guess. Well,
even with him trying to sell the thumbtack, him going through the thumbtacks, he's still able to beat Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews deserves every bit of that. And that was the best decision of that night.
If everyone in the back agreed with you on that, they probably when Jericho goes through the current, everyone would be applauding like, "Yep."
I would be applauding Jericho out there. I'd be like, "Thank you, thank you." And you know what? It makes sense too that Jericho would be in the Money in the Bank qualifying match because he invented the concept, so it makes sense.
Wait, I'm calling it now. Jericho wins Money in the Bank.
That's a long stretch.
They only put him in there because
won't be surprised. Won't be too
He's never won a Money in the Bank ladder match, but I don't know if they're gonna start this year.
I won't be surprised if they do that.
I would honestly be fine with that.
Same.
Him and then he actually has a rivalry with Reigns. Like he takes the title from Reigns, and then they have a program with each other. Like Jericho could get something off of Reigns. Could get something out of Reigns and make him actually good.
Yeah. Plus, since Zayn and Owens are involved, those two definitely aren't winning. That's
oh no, Zayn or Owens winning? No.
Cesaro maybe.
It's like no winning.
I see a heel winning this. Either Jericho.
But what about
I don't know. Definitely not Owens, but I think another. I don't know who else is qualified.
That's Jericho then. It's Jericho.
Yeah, my pick is Jericho.
They might have like Kevin Owens win it and have like that thing they did with John Cena and Ziggler where they battle for the briefcase, like they did before, which is stupid.
Wait, wasn't there another match as well?
Women's Money in the Bank match?
No, there was no Women's Money in the Bank. Or at least not yet.
I'm saying they're talking about doing.
Oh, definitely. I would love to see that.
All right, there we.
Then Charlotte breaks Ric Flair, makes him cry like a baby.
Well, then we get to like the promo, and
I saw that.
As far as I recall, I don't know if anybody recalled while seeing this. Dana Brooke was cutting a promo, and I thought we were gonna get something to like kind of her justifying her reasoning of costing Natalya the title. Did we get any reasoning? I don't think so, right?
No.
Jay, do you remember any reasoning Dana Brooke had for costing Natalya from that promo? No, exactly. We got nothing. It was just her praising Charlotte and Ric Flair.
But why?
And that was it. There was no justifying her costing Natalya the women's championship.
What would have been worse is if Wait, Michael Cole or Jerry Lawler came in the ring like, okay, you attacked Natalia last night and I screwed over. Why did you do it? Okay.
No, none of that. But you get, but then we get Charlotte. Charlotte, she cuts her promo
and buries Flair,
and she just, and you know what? I would say that this is probably the best promo that she's ever cut.
I had a feeling you would say that.
But it's not saying much because she's not good at promos. It's not saying much, but at least she was so. And the only criticism I have for this promo is this dragged out way too long.
What, for her to finally cut this promo?
Because she kept making fun of Flair for him crying. It's like, okay, make fun of him once for crying or a couple times, but she kept doing it over and over and over in this promo.
Now watch her lose the title next time.
And she kept, like, it took way too long. It just do this and then be done with it and have Flair and the kick. And she kept saying, "Get out of the ring, Dad. Get out of the ring. 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 Get out of the ring."
That naggy person is like, we get your point.
She kept saying, "Get out of the ring," and Flair would not leave.
So it looked like she was getting ready to hit him, and then he left.
But you know what? The promo itself... Oh my god, I'm actually sweating from all this. But the promo itself was
the
actually...
rant and the passion is making us sweat.
The only thing on the mic, she screams when she's talking like there's not a mic in her hand.
She's trying to get her point across. But anyways, the promo itself was actually not bad. It actually made sense to it because you have Charlotte being like, you weren't there all those years because you were traveling. You cared about the wrestling business more than me, more than the family.
Well, it wasn't for him. You wouldn't be in the wrestling business right now.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you see the point she's trying to get across.
No, but he did it. He wanted to run into all that so you guys could have a good life at home. It's not like he just did it, no. It's like he just left.
But I mean, like, but she's getting the point where like he cared about the wrestling business more than the family, more than herself. She said she was crying. She was always crying when she was a kid because she barely spent any time with the dad. And it's also and I like how she's also saying that like how these old guys can't stay out of the spotlight. That is no
surprise.
That is
props right there.
That is more of a fact than anything else ever said on WWE television.
All the older guys get all.
She's like, "What's with you and your older guys? You just can't stay out of the spotlight that much." There's nothing more true than that statement right there.
None whatsoever.
There is nothing more true than that. Like,
fix.
But then again, that that promo took way too long. She already made her point across, but she had to ram it over and over, saying, "Get out of the ring, get out of the ring, get out of the ring."
Down his throat.
She had to keep making fun of Flair cry. It's like it took too long. Just do this whole thing, make fun of him a couple times, and then say, "Get out of the ring" a couple times or 3 times, and then that's it.
And then just let him walk in the back, but couldn't just do that.
But Flair, props to him, man. He could when they demand Flair to cry during the promo, he could do it.
Well, he's partially
he's an emotional guy, and he could do it.
Known for doing that.
Like making his daughter, like if his daughter really said that to him in a row, like how he would feel.
Yeah,
it was probably easy for him.
Yeah, definitely Triple H too. He could definitely cry on cue during a segment if he has to.
I barely saw him get emotional.
Oh, remember the time where Triple H
Gordon?
Remember it was after SummerSlam 2012 when he lost to Lesnar and he was teasing that he was leaving.
That's only 2 times. Only him and Orton and him and Lesnar. Only 2 times.
He was crying during the when Eddie and Owen passed away. I mean that's obviously you cried during.
I don't remember. Okay. Well, that we're talking about storyline wrestling, not real life though.
Well, I mean, but then again, Triple H hasn't had that much emotional storylines. Those are like the only ones.
Pretty much.
But you're getting my point. Like he could cry on cue. Like definitely Shawn Michaels. He's an emotional guy himself. He could definitely cry through a lot. You have the famous or infamous losing my smile. Segment or storyline, and his farewell speech, Ric Flair, Ric Flair's farewell. Like a lot of that. But, all right, moving on. You got Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler.
What was the point of this match?
This match took way too long. This match was a really long match. I was fast forwarding through it until I missed the part until I missed the finish. At that point, I was like, all right, fine. I don't even care if I missed the finish. I just wanted. This was just too long. I wanted it to go. I just wanted to end. And Dean Ambrose won. Okay, great. At least Dolph Ziggler's not in this.
But what can you do? What can you do?
And then you get to AJ Styles before his match with Owens in the Money in the Bank qualifying match, which is the main event. He cuts the promo pretty much praising Roman Reigns. I was like, oh boy, I don't know how this is going to go over with everyone. They're just going to boo. They're just going to boo him because they know they want him to say he was wrong about Roman Reigns and that he is the competitor that he says he is. But you know what? I was fine with it. It ended. It ended the rivalry, and it actually got as much as people crap on Reigns of like the matches and saying, "Oh, AJ Styles carried this match," he didn't. Reigns definitely
brought it to AJ.
Reigns brought his best. You gotta give him that.
Yes, no doubt about it.
So at least that ended the whole AJ Styles.
Either you love him or hate him.
That ended the whole AJ Styles Reigns story, and they did the whole thing where AJ Styles wanted the club to separate. He was done. Professionally, he was done with them. He wanted to do stuff on his own, and of course the club is like, you know what, we're no longer boys now because of this. So possibly it's going to be a whole story between AJ and Gallows and Anderson now, I guess. I'm not all with it, but it is what it is, I guess. And you got finally the last match, the main event, the Money in the Bank qualifying match, AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. It was all right, but you got Kevin Owens advancing. Kind of was. I guess it was fine. I mean, you actually have Owens pin somebody clean. I mean, I know it had to be AJ Styles, but at least he won clean in a match.
Yes, and we have another heel, but yeah, pretty much Jericho's winning this Money in the Bank. No get.
At this point, who else is more qualified to be Money in the Bank winner? Like Jericho's never won. He's gotta.